My name is Corey. I'm of My Jello Americans, a Jello shop blog based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania and Austin, Texas. We were really excited to get our hands on a bottle of Spodee this spring because it mixes well with so many different things. We've made mulled apple cider Spodee, cream soda and Spodee, chocolate covered Spodee, and today we're making white chocolate covered Spodee and cherries infused with Spodee on top. So the first step, we will take a few handfuls of white chocolate chips and put them in a microwave safe bowl. Step 2, we will put about a pinch of Paramount crystals into the white chocolate. We microwave the white chocolate chips and Paramount crystals for about 25-second intervals a couple times. Might take a little more, but you do not want to allow the chocolate to melt in the microwave. Even though it doesn't look melted, the warmth of the bowl and the warmth of the other chocolate chips will melt it. We're going to spoon a little bit of white chocolate into each mold. You might have to wait till it cools off a little bit before you can really work with it and make sure it gets around the edges. It can be thin around the edges as long as it's completely covered. After we put the white chocolate mold in the fridge, we will start making our Jello. Start with a half a cup of cherry juice. In the cherry juice, we will spoon about 2 teaspoons of gelatin. Warm the gelatin mixture on the stovetop or in a microwave until all the granules have dissolved. The next step, we will add half a cup of Spodee into the gelatin mixture. We'll allow this to cool on the countertop for a few minutes. When the gelatin has cooled off a bit, we're going to pour it into the white chocolate molds. Now that the gelatin is set, we're going to put it on the counter and we're going to remelt the white chocolate and Paramount crystals that we used initially. Now that we have the white chocolate melted but cooled off a little bit, we're going to spoon it over our white chocolate Spodee Jello shots. It's the right temperature that it's not melting the Jello too much, but it's still fusing with that millimeter of space. So we put the mold in the refrigerator so that the white chocolate on top could harden and any gelatin that we might have melted with the warm white chocolate can re-gel. After they've cooled in the fridge for about 20 minutes, they should be ready to pop out of the silicone mold. I like working with white chocolate because the edges are very crisp on the mold. With dark chocolate or milk chocolate, it's a little bit more difficult to finesse it into the crevices of the mold. So I've been infusing chopped cherry in a jar of Spodee. That has been infusing for about 12 hours. If you do it too long, the cherries will lose their color. If you don't do it long enough, it's like, what's the point? And there you have it, white chocolate covered cherry Spodee.